Hey, what's up? What's going, guys? What's up? This is Diane. Welcome to Tech with Diane. So let's continue with our series, the e-commerce series. Last time I said we are not going to code all these things by our hands. We are just going to use some of the popular AIs like ChatGPT, DeepSeek. So today we are going to log in, create an account with ChatGPT and generate these codes online. We want to see the power of ChatGPT to create an e-commerce site. We just generate the code, we use it, we generate, we use it. Okay, let's get started. To start with, if you can remember my source code last time, in the first video, we created an app. We created a project called Tutor Track, and we had created an app called Commerce Main. But off the screen, I went and changed that because we want to build an e-commerce site. So I changed it to a shop. So you can see that. If you did not see that, and you have to watch the first video so that you can get going with this series. Okay, to go on, we need to create an account. There are two sites where we can use. We can use the ChatGPT or we can use DeepSeek. But now I think I need to use ChatGPT. So this is the interface of ChatGPT. If you go on chatgpt.com, you will see that. Okay. I will put the links in the description below. So you go on ChatGPT, generate this code. First of all, you need to sign up. Okay, you click on sign up. If you don't have an account, you can either sign up with your Google account or with any email that you want to use. So for my case, I use my Google account. So I do have an account. You can follow the procedures, create an account with the email that you have on a Google account you have, then you can continue creating the account. So I'm going to just log in. I do have an account. I'm just going to put my email. Yes, so I am logged in to ChatGPT. So for us to get going, we want to give a prompt to ChatGPT. This is where we're going to type. But before, we need to start new chat with ChatGPT, which is here. Then you're gonna give the prompt. At this case, we want to create a product model with ChatGPT. Then we are going to say create Django. You need to specify create Django model for an e-commerce site with models of product and using, you can use any class view. I like to use class-based views. Using class-based views, and also add the product detail page. So create a Django model for an e-commerce site with the product with the product models. Let me take off that with the model of product. Yes, using class-based view and add the product detail page. Okay, and then you're going to click that, and let's see what ChatGPT give us. So we're just going to follow this procedure and paste these codes to our code. Then I will explain some of these things there. Yeah, it's doing a pretty much good thing here. I like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just going to copy this to you can see ChatGPT said, hey, a basic Django setup for an e-commerce site with a product model and class-based view to handle product details. I will create a model, views, and basic URL configuration. Let me know if you like to iterate in the canvas for the product, for the detailed work. So, okay, what is saying that they've already, ChatGPT created for us a product from, I'm just going to copy this code and paste it there in our product model. So, just close these things. So I'm going to paste that in the SOAP because we are modeling the product. I'm just going to paste that. So you can see here, it imported model files from Django database, which is a module which is used to create the product, like things like the name of the product, description of the product, price of the product, stock, image, and other things. So name comes from the models, and which is a character field, and takes maximum length of 200. You can change this to anything. If you want your product names to be so long, you can change that. Then you can see 100 I can put, but I'm just going to leave it like the way ChatGPT generated it for us. Then the description is a text field, which is a field just for getting the text from the admin, or way of description is a text field, just a kind of like a lot of way of getting much more text field. It's kind of same as with this, but the difference is this one takes more strings more than text more than this one. All right, the price is decimal field, which can be, for example, we can have it 0.5 or 0. You can have $5.00, something like that, depends the currency you want to use. Then the image field, you create your image, and from the models then you use the image field, and then where do you want to upload them. So it creates and you upload to a file called products. And that's it for here, and we're going to go back to what ChatGPT says again we're going to go back to our code from ChatGPT said, and then what they said. Next, you create a view. We create a view for the SOAP page. Then after that, we create detailed views. But before I create detailed views, I really want us to add the product list view. So we can give prompt here. Add. You continue with the chat. Add product list view. Let's see what it generates. You can see here, yeah, two of the models that we wanted. Instead of using just one, instead of just only using the details, because when you click on something then it takes you to the detail of the product, but I don't want just to use that one alone, which is here, which takes in the detail view, because it's from generic. Okay, now I need to use the one we just generated here. I'm going to copy this to my views of the app, and I go to my views. I'm just going to delete that. Then I paste what I just got from there. Then you can see from our generic views we imported list view and the detail view, and the product detail view is what we are using here. So we are still using this model we described here in the model, and we're importing it from models that you can see here. We're importing that product because all the data or the objects which are going to be created of that product is going to be in the model. So it's kind of like models are a way of creating your data of whatever product or anything that you want to create data of. So that's how it's in Django Python here. So we are getting the product list view, which is a view that's going to make us list all the products in the front. And also we have another class for another view for detail view, which we import here still from generic. We define a class and the product detail view and text in the detail that we imported there with the same model that we have. A template is where we are going to create a template that shows the details of the product, right? The context object is what kind of the objects you're doing. Even this is more of uselessness here, though ChatGPT has added it, because it's only needed, we only need it in the list view. We don't want to use it there. Okay, and if you can see here, we said we need to have a model of a product, a document of a template of product list view. So I'm just going to rename this instead of calling, I'm going to create that HTML. I'm just going to create that HTML document, which is product list view. It is underscore, not okay. Yeah. Then let me continue with, and if you see our code, ChatGPT also went ahead and created for us the URL patterns. So let me just copy that and still go back to my code and place these ones. This pattern is for the list view, and this one is for the detail view. We'll just go back and also go to the product list view, and then I'm going to copy that, and I'll change some of the things. Then from the HTML, have the, I think, just simply listed the products. Where is the problem coming from? This is a list and this is a list. Okay, there's no problem with that. Then what else? I'm just going to copy some of these codes and I'll explain them. Alright, I think we are done with ChatGPT. Let's go to our code and try to run this app. And we create the module, and I need to make sure this module is registered here. So to register a module, you import that module, which is product module. You import the module and then you register it, which is here registered. You type admin. Let me just show you how it's done when you're registering it yourself. Say admin dot site register, then the product, the module itself. I think we have done enough. We need to run our code. We need to run our server and just get back to where the server or things on the desktop, and it's called Django. Return, then list, then run my virtual, activate the virtual environment and run this Python manage.py run server. Let's see what server. Yeah, now you can see our server is running, and I want to open what we're going to see. What are we seeing? Our server runs on it runs on port 8000. Okay, I was running another product. Let me just clear. It's doing some work. Let me just clear that. Make sure you delete browser history, because if you've used that port for something else, you find still the same thing ports running. You see that? Okay, and then no colon product.stock. Okay, that's caused by, because after creating the model, we didn't run Python migrations. You know, when you create things and do any changes in your model, you have to run Python manage.make migration. Then after that, you migrate the changes to your database. So we're going to do Python manage.py make migrations. I want to go back to my models and then add some simple things, like for the stock. Default, I want to add default to be 1, or yeah, because default to be 0, there's always, when you're adding a product, there's always 1 should be there. So it's going to exit that. Then we repeat the same command. Also another one is called okay, to avoid this challenge, I'm just going to add some of these things. I'm going to say this blank is to true, blanks to true, no ambit. So I don't want to repeat myself with more things. So I'm just going to copy this for the rest of the fields. Which one? I'm going to say, if it's not there, no problem. Make migration again. Yeah, now you can see here I've added the product and the changes have been altered, and then we created the product model, which is here the data of that. So I need to migrate that. I need to migrate the changes. Migrate. Now you see I've added the changes. Then we're going to run again our server run server command. Yeah. So then if I reload this, now you can see here we have products and one product which is added there. So if you log into your admin, then you do know how to create an super user. Let me just show you how you can create super user account. To create a super user account, you type command python manage.py create super user, like that. So you give your username and others. So just something like that. I'm just going to exit that because me, I've already created that. You create it, so the username, you give the password, then you fill that details. But to log into your admin, you just have to say after the port, you say add/admin, and you'll be greeted with this Django. My server is not running. I need to make sure my server is running. Yeah, you'll be greeted with this. Then you can still use your password to log in. Now for my case, now you can see I have logged in. Then you can see in the shops I have one product. I can go add another product, give the product name, or let me say I can call a ball nice ball. I don't know what to write actually. What could be the price? $45. How many in stock? Because now you see I send the default to be 1. Then the image, I'm just gonna grab any image from things I do. I don't have any ball image. I'm just gonna use this picture of this car and then save that. Then now if I go back to the site details, you can see we have one product, product 1, product 2 with this image there, right? So guys, in the next video we are going to make this ugly looking interface with some template which is for an e-commerce and integrate it to it, and we shall see how we can add more products. That's it for this video. Please, if you like this video, please consider subscribe and put for me the notification bell on so that you will get notified. Please subscribe. Thank you. This is Tech with Diane.